Yo, what up, Fight World? I don't know what the hell happened the last stream. It says unable to stop streaming, so I don't know. I think the thing was still running. I couldn't do shit about it. This YouTube shit be tripping sometimes. But I just wanted to continue the conversation since I'm already out here talking. Yeah, we back live. The last stream was tripping. It says I can't unstream, or it says unable to stop streaming, but it was freezing up and shit. Conor versus Canelo in what? Boxing? Canelo. Yeah, YouTube tripping. Shout out to Oaktown. Oaktown, like Pac said. Oakland definitely house. We working, man. We got the hats. We got boxing. There's plenty to talk about. We got a lot of stuff coming. But shout out to Coda Kid. Thank you for the super chat. I see y'all. Appreciate y'all. Um, yeah, I got merchandise. I got hats right now. I got some other stuff in the works, but it's not done yet. Like I said, this is a lot. Like I'll be trying to keep up with the videos and stuff like that. So I need to hire an assistant or some shit to help me with this, because it's just so much, and I know y'all want to talk about it. Maidana versus Cotto. That's not even worth really talking about, because Maidana is fat as fuck, and he's retired. I mean, it would have been good back in the day. The face-off was good. See, the good thing, people don't understand boxing. Like, I promise y'all, I'm not trying to sell this fight, because I don't have to do that. It's not my money anyway. But the dangerous thing about guys like Conor McGregor, even if he lacks fundamental skills, we know he's bigger than Floyd. We know he's a southpaw. We know he has power. And we know he has self-belief. Whether that is enough to equate to a victory, I mean, that's what remains to be seen. But Floyd is off a 2-year layoff, and he is 40. So if this fight were to happen, I think this is the perfect time. I'm not saying the perfect time for an upset, but if he ever had a shot to upset him, it would be now, as opposed to any other time. Like, let's say this happened when Floyd fought Marquez. No, Floyd was way too fucking sharp in boxing, way too sharp. He was, the way he moved versus Marquez and stuff. But I mean, right now he's off a 2-year layoff. We don't know. What's up, Oscar? What's up? I'm good. Yeah, I told you I was projected to outdo Pacquiao. I really be studying the facts, and I know one thing I do know about is once you achieve a certain level of stardom, it's you're transcending. Like, Conor McGregor he's getting the broader appeal, where not only people who watch UFC knows him, right? That's just what it is. And same thing, Floyd's been in that boat. So when you add those two stars, plus you got to look at it, these two guys are screaming at each other. It's profanity ridden, so you know what I mean, little kids, and like they're gonna hit all markets. Like, people who are like older than me might want to watch it if they watch combat sports. People who are younger than me, they'll probably watch it, because there's, like, you know what I mean, there's enough entertainment value in cussing and in your face gags and holding flags and showing $100 million checks and all this shit. So it's gonna hit, you know what I mean? People, the casuals are gonna be vested into a fight like that, versus, like, you look at like Pacquiao. He's a great fighter, but he don't sell fights. He sells fights based on what he does in the ring. He don't sell fights build up. Like, you ask him a question, it's up to my promoter, and you know what I mean? So that's what it is. Someone said it's bullshit to talk about the fight, but and then they said it's, I know it's your job, but it's bullshit for you to talk about Mayweather McGregor. But you came onto a live stream in which the title says Mayweather McGregor, just to tell me that, hey, I know it's your job, but you shouldn't be talking about this. Yo, listen. In my career, I've done enough pro bono work. If y'all don't know what that means for free. I've done a lot. I've done to perfect my craft, like, you know what I mean, with video edits and stuff. I did all that for free. I don't work for free no more. So, you know what I mean, I talk about what the fans want, what's going on, trending. That's what y'all want to hear. You know what I mean? Like, I could make $1 million Kodo Kamakai videos, but nobody's really checking for that. I'm not, you know what I mean? And that's the good thing about me is I'm really in tune. I'm on every platform, and I have a great following on multiple platforms. Considering that I don't have any channels I'm signed to or multi-channel networks or endorsers, you know what I mean? I'll be having more subscribers on like Instagram than the fighters, some of them. So at the end of the day, I'm pretty in tune with my community that I have on Facebook. I try to get back to people on Instagram know me, Twitter, YouTube. So that being said, I talk about what people are talking about, what they want to talk about, and then I also talk about what I want to talk about. Yeah, man, Rigondeaux versus Lomachenko, that would be great for December, but seeing is believing. Yeah, I mean, that all that dumb, like, I'm not saying dumb, well, I kind of am, but wearing a suit, why? For boxing? You know what I'm saying? It'd be one thing if I'm covering, like, the NBA Finals. I'm not wearing no suit. There ain't no reason. For I'm at the ESPYs, like, you know what I mean? The fighters don't even be wearing suits. So, you know what I mean? Danny Garcia be wearing DSG hoodies and shit. What the fuck I'm wearing a suit for? Like I said, if it was an award show or something, I would. But see, that's the thing, man. You have to learn to, whatever industry you're in, could be makeup, if you're a female or if you're a dude that likes makeup, boxing, anything. One of the most important keys to success is the ability to adapt. You have to evolve, and I don't know, you have to evolve. If you don't, you become extinct like dinosaurs. And see, there's a lot of people that think boxing media has to be a certain way. Like, oh, like old dudes with the pen and paper. That shit is dead. Nobody's really, like I said, I'd be going to fights and people be asking to take pictures with me and stuff and know me. And then I'd be seeing people sitting next to me. When you look at their tag, I'm like, who is this dude? I never even heard of him in the boxing world. You know what I mean? Some guys taking up space next to, like, let's say Roy Jones Jr. or something, and they got an audio recorder. Like, who does that? Audio record? Like, just audio. It doesn't shoot video or nothing. That's crazy. But, shit, get it how you live it. I do me. Keep it pushing. Lomachenko, Rigondeaux, I love it. Chavez versus Jacobs, I don't know. I don't know how many people have a desire to see Chavez Jr. after he stunk up the joint versus Canelo. Because you can't even blame that on Canelo. He was baiting him, and then Chavez still wasn't doing nothing. Jacobs said he wants to fight. He told me. He said it will come up to his weight. It's just really a matter of Chavez's team. Would they put him in there? Yeah, I know. I got to get a passport. But I want to come up to Canada. Canada's lit. I actually have friends in Canada. I have friends in La Victoria, Toronto, and different places. Because y'all got to remember, well, some of y'all may not know, I got several videos on World Star back when I was doing music, but also when I was directing and editing. I got hella videos on World Star to this day, and this was before World Star was as big as it was. You know what I'm saying? They probably charge you an arm and a leg now to put videos up, but I wasn't, you know what I mean? I wasn't paying to put the videos up. It was other people. I used to work for P. Diddy's barber. He cut Will Smith's hair and Usher's hair. Like, I'm not like he's a barber in a barber chair. He, like, travels with Usher. Usher had this haircut called the Tour de France, and he created that. Like, he's in the UK and, like, world tours with these people, with Diddy and all them. But anyway, I was working like through him, freelance, doing video editing, filming. So I got to travel and different shit. Met a lot of people. Oh, y'all still talking about, what is it, Conor? That press conference was lit. I enjoyed it. I liked it. Chavez let Mexico down. Ego, I like how you always on point. You came a long way, been subscribed for a long time. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, the Tupac has this interview where he's talking about, he's like, the reason I'm good wherever, why I'm comfortable is basically I'm comfortable in my own skin. I know my essence. I know who I am, and that's me. Like, you know what I mean? I don't try to be something I'm not. I'm the same person. If someone went to elementary school, middle school, and then they see me now and they're like, oh yeah, I remember Ego, they'll say the same shit. I've been the same person. No, I'm not covering the McGregor presser live. I was thinking about honestly going to the LA one, but I'm gonna be in LA within the next few days to cover that fight, and I just had too much shit to do. So, you know what I mean? I can't. It wouldn't have made sense for me to go to LA and then have to come back, even though I only live in the Bay Area. It's just, that's too much. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't. If I was hoping what would have been better is if they did the LA presser at the end of the week, like Friday, because I had already been in LA, but it was just too much, and I wasn't ready to leave by Tuesday and be in LA on Tuesday. So yeah, I would have been fucked up. I mean, I had to go to the presser and get a bunch of footage on Tuesday and then come back Wednesday to finish up stuff and then go back to LA. It didn't make no sense to me. And to be honest, the Canada one was way more popping. The Canadian Toronto one was way more popping to the LA, so I feel like I didn't miss anything. And I wasn't about to go to Canada for no fucking press conference. So I'm not really worried about it. The leprechaun dance Conor was doing. Conor's a salesman. He's a showman. And like I said, you guys gotta go check the video. I did a part 1 and 2. A lot of y'all motherfuckers got mad. Like, yeah, man, Ego, you're being biased, man. I'm not being biased. I told you guys in the video I had watched 5 minutes of the presser and then made a video. You know what I mean? And then I just did a full one. But if you go watch it, I was telling you, like, it takes something to be able to do the public speaking. You know what I mean? And Conor, he clearly has that, because I don't know if he's taking courses or just press conferences after press conferences, he got the hang of it, or maybe it's just a natural. I don't know, but that takes something. Like, even being a YouTuber, there's a lot of people that have tried YouTube. Like, when I first started, there was a lot of different people, and they had popular channels. They had more subscribers than me. They had people that were coming in, tuning in regularly, but life happens, and they weren't able to sustain it and stuff like that. It's not shade to them. Maybe they didn't want to sustain it, but some people, they don't have what it takes to last, and that's just straight up. You know what I mean? They don't have the voice. They don't have the knowledge. That's what people care about. But like I said, Conor McGregor, he's a good salesperson. He knows how to entertain. I don't know if I'm going to Maymac or Conor versus Floyd. See, this is the thing. This is where they tried to fuck you over. The fucking the hotel shit. That's what really be killing. Like, the hotels be, I think it was like $450 a night when I checked, but I might go. I gotta see how what the flights are like and stuff like that. Did I hear Lomachenko said Crawford's #1 pound for pound? No, he must have said at the press conference, I'm assuming. That's dope. That's dope. I mean, I wouldn't. I think Andre Ward's #1, but I don't have a problem with Terrence Crawford being #2 or up there. I mean, that's a matter of opinion. If you look at what he's doing, the dude's a killer. I've always told you guys that about Terrence Crawford. So, I mean, it's just it's kind of like Pacquiao, Jeff Horn. Some of them rounds were so close, I can understand somebody seeing it either way. That's the same thing with Terrence Crawford. Such a skilled, good fighter. I can see somebody putting him right there. You know, he's definitely up there. And see, I haven't confirmed it because I didn't hear where Lomachenko said that. But if he said that, then this goes to show you what the fuck I've been telling you about. A lot of y'all motherfuckers be like, yeah, man, Ego, you're so biased. You hate HBO. You hate this. And HBO, look at, just listen to this, man. HBO told the fans that Lomachenko is #1 pound for pound. Then Bob Arum, ever since HBO didn't pick up the Pacquiao fight with Jesse Vargas and they had to figure it out themselves, he's like, okay, that's how it is. A long time, we gave you all these millions, fucking with Pacquiao. So I see how it is. And then now he's been doing other dealings, put Pacquiao Horn on ESPN, Crawford, Lomachenko on ESPN. So this is what I'm telling y'all, man. HBO said Lomachenko is #1 pound for pound, right? Then Bob Arum takes his fighter Lomachenko, that they said was #1 pound for pound, and he takes him to another network, HBO, or I mean ESPN. Cold game, man. Cold game. And then on top of that, from what it says in the comments, which I'll confirm it shortly and probably make a video, Lomachenko is telling you, guess what? I'm not #1 pound for pound. Terrence Crawford is. And I'm the one that's biased. Crazy. You can't even make this stuff up. Hey, whoever keeps putting poop in there, you about to get put in timeout. You on some stupid shit. You know what I mean? So, press your luck if you want. Put poop one more time. Motherfuckers ain't worried about that. You know what I mean? Like, see, this is what I'm talking about. It's like Babysitter's Club. Some of y'all, like, I don't know. I don't know how old y'all are or what, but I never understood the art of trolling. You know what I mean? Like a motherfucker who just wake up every day and they say, you know what? I'm gonna go on these live streams and put poop. I'm gonna talk about dicks. Like, well, who does that? Like, I don't know. Y'all need to get some pussy or dicks or whatever y'all do. But that's crazy that how your whole life would consist of like being a troll. Like, do you have, see, this is what I want to understand. Like, I'm curious. They need to do like a Dateline special, one of them shows. I want to understand the mind of a troll. Like, I don't understand this internet. I make money on the internet, but I don't understand everything about it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand how a person just wakes up and says, you know what? I want to go on here and talk about poop and, all right, you out of here with that poop shit. Hold on, y'all. He putting hella poop. He's like, I'm going to get as many poops in as I can. All right, I got to block this motherfucker, man. Sorry, y'all. But, yeah, I just don't understand the mindset of a troll. Like, yeah, I just wake up and, like, do you have jobs? Do you have kids? Or what? That's weird to me. Or people who catfish. Like, who's gonna just, yeah, I'm this sexy-ass female, and then you really meet him. Oh, shit. Like, it's not even, you not that girl in the pictures. That's weird to me. But I guess it comes with the territory. Yeah, I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, you've been holding it down. I just added you as a moderator to, hold on. Oh, what the fuck? CSMHB J-Dog, you should be able to moderate. Keyboard thugs, y'all crazy. What happened with the freestyle rap battle? I missed that part. I didn't see no freestyle rap battle. You're not a catfish. Follow me on or DM me on Instagram, because I'm not gonna remember that. The chats are going so fast. Yeah, I'm not dealing with it. Y'all catfishes be weird, like weirdos. Keep talking boxing. What y'all want to talk about? We'll get back to boxing. I can't slow the chat down, and y'all keep talking so fast. Y'all got me reading like Floyd Mayweather, and like, see, I told y'all ego can't read, man. I can't read this shit. It's going so fast. My Instagram @Boxingego. Ban who? Ego, are you always going to be a one-man army, or will you hire people as you get more popular? I don't really need to hire many people, but I do work with people already. It's just on a small scale, and it's kind of like a cake. Shout out to my dude Bakari. He's going through some hard times right now, so he's a writer on my site. He definitely holds it down. He has to take a little bit of time off dealing with some stuff, but make sure if you follow him on Twitter or enjoy his articles, make sure you send him words of encouragement. Tevin Farmer versus Tank Davis. I hope it does. If the Salido shit ain't going on, why not? You know what I mean? Both guys are saying they want it publicly, and they need to feel it. LV, what up? Somebody put something in Chinese. I don't understand what that say. Is Rigondeaux top three? You can argue that for sure. He has the skills of a top pound for pound fighter. Thank you for the follow. Charlemagne has a new show exposing trolls. That's funny. Shit, they need to. I just don't understand the mindset. I don't have a favorite boxer. Like, see, I'm an Aries, so Aries are, if you guys know anything with horoscope, spontaneous. It's a fire sign, so I like different shit. Like, you know what I mean? I like music, movies, anything like that. I listen to different shit. I don't just listen to hip hop. I want to listen to R&B, like 2090s R&B. But then I might want to listen to like old Al Green, or I might want to listen to classic rock. Like I like Nirvana, Guns N' Roses, and shit. On a night train. You know what I mean? So it just depends. I just like variety. I don't have one boxer. Sometimes I'm in the mood to watch and study Canelo. You know what I mean? Sometimes I want to see Deontay Wilder or somebody who's totally different. So, Drew Hill. Oh, yeah, you name it, classics. As yet, that's hella funny. Yeah, I seen that Conor McGregor, Ellie Seckback shit. That was crazy. I don't know. I mean, I know Conor's, I know Ellie's cool. He's cool to me. I don't have no issue with Ellie. So y'all putting that stupid shit in the comment section trying to make it ain't my issue with him. Ellie's cool. Every time I met him, seen him, he says what's up. But I know he's cool with Nate Diaz, and I think obviously that's probably what it stems from. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna be 100% G with y'all. Like, when I first started boxing, I used to watch Ellie and a bunch of other people. Some people don't even have boxing channels anymore. You know what I mean? I don't really watch channels like that no more, because when you're doing it, it's like it's a different ball game. You know, it's like a cop watching the show Cops. You know what I'm saying? Like, before you were a cop, you might have loved that show, but then after being a cop and actually seeing the shit, like I'll be at the same interviews at roundtables they be at the same media stuff. So you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I don't really watch a lot of boxing channels. Like, you know what I mean? I check them out as I see fit, with if they have like an interview, an exclusive or whatever, or if someone sends me shit. But I don't just be on, like, I watch different shit on YouTube, like tutorials and shit. That's just my honest truth. So I don't know what the situation with Conor and Ellie. I don't know what he did particularly. All I know is that he's real cool with Nate Diaz, and he, you know what I mean, he shows love to Nate Diaz, and he plugs him, stuff like that. So, all right, I'll check when I get off on Instagram. I'll check this. Who's the white K-House? What is he saying? That shit sound like it might be some racist. How to gain subscribers? You got to be consistent with this YouTube shit. See, this is what happens. A lot of people, if you guys really want to know, a lot of people are fearful. You can't enter this game with fear, and you can't be impatient. You know what I'm saying? All right, I don't see the white K-House dude. Oh yeah, I see him. All right, he's getting blocked. Thank you guys. But you got to be consistent. That's the main thing. And a lot of people get impatient when they're not seeing the results they feel like they should. Then they give up. You can't do that. You have to stick with it. When I started boxing, I believe my first prediction, to go back and look at it, was Julio Cesar Chavez versus Sergio Martinez. Lifelong boxing fan. I was really looking forward to that particular fight, and I was like, man, I don't even know what made me get on here, and I was like nervous as fuck. Like, and it's weird because I had done music before, so I was cool on the microphone from doing music, but it is different. It's different being in a fucking room like this, like just talking. There's no one fucking here, and I'm just talking to you guys. You know what I mean? So you have to build yourself up to that, and you have to get more comfortable with it. That's just what it is. But you can't be discouraged. Try it out, see what works, see what doesn't, see what people like, and then just keep it pushing. McGregor won. He couldn't have made this money in the UFC. I mean, and if he did, it would have to be over the course of several fights, if that. But MMA fans are wilding. I don't even see what people are saying. Y'all crazy in here. I'm gonna start adding more moderators. What do you mean Tony Bellew and David Haye have been confirmed? The rematch? Oh wow, I didn't even know that. I heard David Hayes say he had an announcement, but then they said he signed a super heavyweight dude that got like a bronze medal. So I thought that was an announcement. Floyd looks like a genius in this fight. Why? Hey, the King Boxer won. You got the juice now. You got the access. King, you got hold it down. Thank you. Luis Ortiz trying to stop the rematch. I know. I'm not even trying to laugh. That comment was funny. That motherfucker's mad as fuck. Probably he's like 38 and he's trying to get one of these dudes and he can't get these fights. I would be mad too. You know what I mean? Luis Ortiz just looked like he wants to, like it pains him to not knock people out. I looked at him. They were doing, the ref was giving the instruction. And he was just like, just look. You know when Bruce Lee would kill people in the movie and he looked regretful, like when he jumped. That's how Luis Ortiz be looking, like he just wants to knock you out. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? With Bruce Lee? Like, I think it was Enter the Dragon when he said, "What?" Bruce Lee's my dude. Another ego Weight Watcher on what? Yeah, Luis. You know, real shit. And I gotta stop talking about Luis. I'm not even talking about him, but he might take it the wrong way and try to knock me out and shit. But Luis Ortiz reminds me of a chick, like a fine ass chick's father. And then you go to meet him, like, oh shit, this the dad, like one of them like overprotective dads and shit. He's like, you better have my daughter back by curfew. Like, oh shit, yes sir. Toronto clearly has a lot of MMA fans. Yeah, man, Luis, I'm not fucking with Luis Ortiz like that. That motherfucker just looked angry all the time. He like the Debo of the heavyweight division. Like, y'all didn't get nothing? Hell yeah, we got about $250. Ain't that right, Debo? I got about $250. Like, oh shit. Toronto got it popping in there. But it's gonna be different in New York. I don't know what UK is gonna be like. But Toronto, they was holding it down. Yeah, Toronto's big on boxing too, but the way Conor was talking and he had a lot of. Canelo's the best pound for pound. Fuck no, he's skilled, but see, that's a lot of people just want to premature. How are you gonna say he's pound for pound #1 before beating Golovkin? What if he gets knocked out by Golovkin? And I'm picking him to beat Golovkin, but I still gotta see it. Y'all prematurely put these fighters in all these positions. Vasyl Lomachenko. Like, how you see a person in 9 fights and just automatically that trumps people who had 30+ fights. And you just know that he looks great. I have no knock on Lomachenko. Lomachenko fight like a brother. He's sweet in there, but I can't say I've seen everything that I need to see in 9 fights from anybody. I didn't do that with Terrence Crawford. I watched Terrence Crawford when he had the hair. Like, now he got the low Caesar, but I'm talking about when he had like dreads and shit. I ain't Angel Garcia. Angel, I speak the truth. He's nappy head. Speak the truth. Angel Garcia be wildin'. Sweet, that's slang. That's Bay Area slang. Like, we say wet. I don't know what y'all say. Like, you be like, that you get a new car, your boy get a new car, you be like, that's just wet. So I don't know. It's just slang out here. I don't know. Where you from, Toronto or some shit? Like, hey, it's about time. I don't know what slang y'all use. My bad. What you mean, sweet? That's just how we talk. What do you guys say? Hey, cool, neato, man. That Vasyl Lomachenko feller, he sure can put up a fisticuff. Like, what the fuck? What do y'all want me to say? Thoughts on Mayweather's cringy moments? What were they? I don't understand what cringy moments. Yeah, no, Klitschko's taking his sweet ass time. I think he's deciding right now if he wants that fucking uppercut again. He's like, you know, I was doing good, but that fucking uppercut, man, that 11th round. Did y'all see fucking Klitschko's head when Joshua hit him with that Oyukin? Oyukin, they did a like a Photoshop. His neck was like Fire Marshal Bill. Let me show you something. Let's just say, like, Klitschko got uppercut. He got that uppercut from hell. That shit was retarded. That, I don't know. That's probably why it's taking so long for him to decide, because he don't want to get that again. That uppercut was retarded. Joshua could be a huge star in the States. Women like him. He's in shape, so he looks the part. All he has to do is come out here and knock somebody out. He'd be a star. He already has like a lot of fans, on like 4 million. He got more like Instagram followers than Canelo. Speaks English. He got a good promoter. Gays like him. Yeah, he started boxing late, but he got that gold medal, so he's good. Yeah, that uppercut was, I felt bad. Like, he got hit so fucking hard. Vitaly was like, God damn. Vitaly felt that shit, that uppercut. Vitaly was working on some politics, and he felt that fucking uppercut. Yeah, like, he looked like, you ever play Rock'em Sock'em Robots, like the real one, and they're just like, tsh, 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 and then their head pops up when you win? That's what Klitschko's fucking head did. I thought it was gonna hit the ceiling. Where were they at? Wembley? Wembley. I thought it was about to hit that fucking Wembley ceiling. His head, man. I don't even, like, I was about to call Eddie Hearn. Like, why you have your mans do that to Klitschko's head? That's a legend. That uppercut was out of, but actually, real talk, I'm making jokes and shit, but all right, Portia, you in the game. I'm making jokes, but at the same time, Klitschko, he showed me he must have been in sick ass shape to be 41, and he didn't even get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? So he was clearly in some good ass shape, because he ate it and he was still trying to fight. So much respect to that. The king boxer, tell him what it is. Tell him what it's going to be. That's what I'm saying. Like, people, we're trying to talk boxing. People just coming in these streams. Oh, yeah, he had to go, that poop shit. But let's get back. Yeah, it is a boxing channel. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why people come. But let's not focus on none of that dumb shit. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Klitschko's going to come back. Canelo, he's a good fighter. I really fuck with Canelo. Canelo's one of the top guys that I watch. But, see, this is the thing. I'm not afraid to speak my mind. And I'm telling you, a lot of people in the media are scary. They feel like they can't say certain stuff. I've given criticism when I feel it's needed to Golden Boy. Like, talk about the emails, or why is Canelo fighting Khan or Liam Smith. I'm going to a Golden Boy fight this weekend in L.A., you know what I'm saying? I don't worry about shit like that. I mean, at the end of the day, what are you going to do? You're going to ban me? I never, you know what I mean, disrespected, caused no riots, or punched nobody in the fucking face. I mean, what would I get banned from by anybody? So, that's what it is. Foreman, he had real smoke. The fact that Evander Holyfield fought an old version of him and said, I felt he knocked my teeth out. That's how you know, like, wow, he really has power. You know what, Felix Verdejo, I was pretty high up on him, but I gotta see something from him. He fought a hairdresser not too long ago. I understand the motorcycle accident that's gonna get you out of commission for a minute, but even before that, I feel like some of his performances weren't really matching. And another reason why I was high up on him is because I'm high up on Vasyl Lomachenko, and Lomachenko fought him and has almost 400 fights, which he avenged his only loss twice, and he gave him props. He said that Felix Verdejo was his toughest fight, I believe, in the amateurs. So I'm just waiting for that moment. They're saying that Verdejo might be the next Tito Trinidad. He could be the next Miguel Cotto, but his performances have been kind of like off and on. And that's a bad thing for a fighter. I think you have to be consistent with your performances. Should Manny retire? That's not really my choice to say. He's probably gonna. I would probably, if I were him, I would probably fight Jeff Horn again at least, and then retire. But you don't want to. Who wants to end on a loss? Like Bernard Hopkins fell through the fucking ropes. He fell through the ropes versus Joe Smith Jr. And then he's talking about how Floyd's a bad businessman. That shit don't even add up. Like, Floyd's a terrible businessman. How'd your last fight go? Oh, I got knocked through the ropes. Like, that's crazy. Devin Haney versus Felix Verdejo. That's cool. But like I said, I got to see. Devin Haney's more active. He's a real active fighter. He's young in his career. Yeah, I don't know. B-Hop. I'm drinking water. It's just ice water. It's good, though. I got that thermos kind of thing from Walmart, and it keeps it isolated nice and cold. Boxingego hats, I got them. I haven't had time to put them on my website because it's different. You can't just, not like a regular page. You got to open up a store and all kinds of shit like that. So, if you guys want beforehand, you guys can email me. I can send you the colors or whatever. But I've just been half-stepping. I got a pack for LA. At the moment, only snapback, but what do you want? I got other stuff that I'm trying to work on. Where'd you get the hydro flask? I don't know who sells them. Oh, the B-Hop, the nephew or whatever. I don't know what's up with him. I haven't heard of him. Ndongo is dangerous. Dangerous fight for Terrence Crawford. I mean, if he beats Ndongo, no one can touch him at 140. I mean, about the only other fight that I think would even resonate with people would be if Broner beats, actually Broner versus Mikey Garcia winner. So if Broner beats Mikey Garcia, people would check for that fight. Or if Mikey Garcia beats Broner, people would check for that fight. That's a good idea for the intros. See, one of my problems is I'm borderline OCD and borderline a perfectionist. So if I can't execute certain things how I believe, how I envision it, sometimes it'll take longer. No, I don't have any fitteds because different people have different size head. Like Conor McGregor and Pacquiao, their fucking heads look huge. So, you know what I mean? It'd be hard to get hats in all the different sizes. And I don't know unless you can make them to order or something. Boxingego hats for Mayweather McGregor. That's dope. Someone said Ndongo has more of a case for pound than Lomachenko. Wow. But see, honestly, there is some truth to that from me in the sense of I like to see guys who aren't always favored to win be put in different situations. Like Floyd, he's different because you put him in with anyone, he's always favored to win because he keeps repeating history time and time again. He keeps winning. But you look at other guys who are doing good, like Tim Bradley, Danny Garcia, Errol Spence. They have had an opponent at least, or multiple opponents, where they weren't favored to win. Like Errol Spence, I know a lot of people who were picking Kell Brook. A lot of people. Intelligent people. Paulie Malignaggi, actually, I have an interview, and he said he would favor Kell Brook over Spence. I got the interview. So I like to see that. So Indongo is one of those people that he wasn't supposed to win some of the fights that he won. You know what I mean? The Troy Yanofsky, nobody even knew who the fuck he was. And then the Ricky Burns. I think he fought Ricky Burns in his backyard. Conor killed Floyd today. Yeah, check out my video. I did a post-fight recap, or the post-presser stop 2 recap. Conor was, you know, I think Conor felt, I honestly, I feel like people came back to him like, man, you could have did better or something, because he came vicious. He came with like a whole different game plan, and he was way sharper with the trash talk than he was. So I think that, plus getting the mic cut off and all that shit, I think that he kind of felt like, you ever been in an argument with a motherfucker, and then after it's already done, they left or whatever, you think of something that you should have said or could have said? That's how I feel it was like Conor McGregor. Like, you're arguing with your girl, and then you're like, after it's already done, she left the house, went to work, you thought of some shit like, damn, I should have told her that. I knew I should have said that. Yeah, remember that time you did this? You know what I mean? I feel like that's what it was with Conor McGregor. He probably realized after the fact, like, I could have did better. And all these people talking about the mic cut, let's talk about it. The mic cut, all fair in love and war. If it's war, that's a strategic move. So everyone, oh, Showtime, they're pussy, they cut off his mic. That was smart. Don't give them the upper hand. You know what I mean? Catch them with their pants down. And that's why Floyd, that's part of why Floyd won round 1, because a strategy. It's just like a fight. You know what I mean? Whoever has a game plan, when they're 2 evenly matched people, a game plan helps. You know what I mean? So I really feel like people complaining because Conor couldn't rebuttal and interrupt and all that. That was a smart game plan if that's what they did do. But Showtime, he released a tweet, Steven Espinoza. He said, we didn't have no control over his microphone. He said, I know y'all want to believe that we set him up so he couldn't rebuttal, but he's like, we didn't do that. So, I mean, as a fighter or someone in the art of war, braggadocious battle of trash talkers or whatever, you got to be prepared for that. That's why you have to get the prime of what you want to say when it's your turn. He had the podium with the mic that was working. So you got to get as much shit as you can, because you can't worry about, oh, I want to add on or I want to cut him off and say this. You know what I mean? London's going to be crazy because Londoners in the UK are good-ass fans. And see, this is the thing. I tried telling y'all, man. The whole Conor McGregor situation, they're doing a phenomenal job promoting the fight. They went on 2 press tour stops, and it's, in my honest opinion, single-handedly more talked about and more, like, gawked over than any boxing fight, than any UFC fight right now. Like, isn't John Jones about to fucking fight Daniel Cormier in a rematch, and John Jones has issues outside of the ring, and John Jones is one of the greatest UFC fighters ever? And I don't really hear a lot of commotion about that. They had a press conference and it made some noise, but people are amped up for this fight. You know what I mean? Canelo's fighting the guy everyone wanted to see him fight last year, and not too many people were talking about it. You guys go to whatever is your favorite boxing channel on YouTube, and then count how many videos that they've recorded in this last 2 weeks about Cotto and Kamagai. You guys tell me that. Even the channels that hate on the Mayweather-McGregor fight probably got more content where they discuss Mayweather-McGregor than Cotto Kamagai. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It's a spectacle. You can say it's a circus. You can say it's dumb. But what you can't say it won't do is make money. And these dudes are giving other fighters the game. You know what I mean? Giving fighters the game. It's about self-promotion. Like, this shit didn't happen overnight for Conor McGregor, but he, like, part of his repetition. Conor, Floyd, both of them have made a name kind of with the Ali blueprint, trash talking and putting certain things in people's mind and having such a great belief system in themselves and their team believing in them that repetition will make you fuck around and believe them. Like when I'm hearing Conor, oh, I bounce fucking heads off of the fucking camera. See, that he really believes that shit. He's like, I box heads off. I bounce heads off canvases, and he keeps saying that, and it sticks with people. And now you got motherfuckers who was like, Floyd's gonna get his head bounced on the mat. Whether it's true or not, there's people out there like that, and that's what it is, having a belief in yourself. These comments are going too fast. What do I think about Mayweather and McGregor's size difference? I knew Conor was big. Conor, he was killing himself to make featherweight. I don't even know how he's doing it. It reminds me of Robert Guerrero fighting at featherweight. He has such a big frame. I'm like, how is he even making that Escobedo weight and shit like that? Orlando Salido. Because look at Orlando Salido. He's still in them baby divisions. Robert Guerrero's about to fight this weekend against Omar Figueroa on Showtime, I believe, at welterweight. But Salido's still in the Lomachenko weights. So it's amazing what some of these guys do with their weight cuts to even be there. Like Conor McGregor making 145 in the UFC. That's crazy. I don't know how he's doing it. That's why you look at the weigh-ins, he looked dead. He looked like a skeleton at 145. Even though he was having good performances, Chad Mendez and then Jose Aldo, his performances were good, but he didn't look good at the weigh-in. His face and cheekbones all sunk in. When he fought at 155 versus Eddie Alvarez, he looked real good. When he fought too high at 170, he was big, but he wasn't as defined. You know what I'm saying? He just looked kind of bulkier. So I think 155 is his good placement right now. So it's good that the fight's happening at 54. Conor's tripping. He said he can spark out Canelo. I don't see that. In boxing, nah, I don't see that. Canelo would probably fuck with him. And see, people don't... Boxing is different. People are going to find out. You can have all the power in the world, but the thing is, Conor McGregor is bigger than Floyd, but what happens, Floyd does little subtle things, like when you're coming forward, and he'll stab you to that stomach. Take some air. Take some air. All that little stuff adds up. And if you're fatigued in there, then Floyd might start fucking you up and picking you off. Like, I don't know. Floyd's just... He has a lot of hate, so it's hard to even talk about Floyd. Because if you talk about him, then they say, oh, you're dick riding. Oh, you're pulling Floyd's dick and all this extra shit. But what he does in there is not really normal. And it comes from a level of, like, composure and training. Like, what he does to Berto. Look at Berto, any of his other fights. And it's not that type of fight with Berto. You know what I mean? But he was literally doing whatever he wanted. Even Sean Porter beating Berto, it was like a real rough and tumble affair. Real rough. Floyd was just picking him off when he wanted to. Slipping shots. You know what I mean? Oh. Yeah, I put that on my Instagram. Amir Khan versus Jeff Horn. I like it. And then if Amir Khan were to beat Jeff Horn, then that could set up a Pacquiao Amir Khan, which is a fight a lot of people have been wanting to see. So I'm good with that. Why would President Trump walk Conor McGregor out? He's not even from this country. Why are people giving him a chance? I just told y'all. Because Conor believes in himself. And that belief makes other people believe. Because you're like, damn, he really means this. Whether he's totally wrong or not, that in itself makes people believe it. Robert Guerrero versus Omar Figueroa, I can't call it. I don't know. Because it's a crossroad fight. On one hand, you have Omar Figueroa. He hasn't really looked great. Like, he didn't look great to me versus Ricky Burns. And then at the end of the day, he took like a year off and said he needed it. Robert Guerrero, he fought Keith Thurman, took some bad punishment there. Then he jumped in too quick and got knocked down by Aaron Martinez. And then he lost to David Peralta after losing to Danny Garcia too. So he's been through some wars. He looks to be in shape, but I don't know. It's kind of hard. It's really a true crossroads fight. I feel bad for the loser of the fight because, you know what I mean, their names aren't going to be talked about, right? Really. especially since welterweight has so much talent. Welterweight's such a talented division. People want to tend to focus on the top names. But definitely a crossroad fight. Does Cotto at 54 hit harder than Conor? I don't know. I think in boxing, Cotto would probably have a better technique. He has better turning his punches. And I think Cotto is a natural southpaw too. So I think the technique will be better for pure boxing. What round will Mayweather stop Conor? I don't know. Conor's a big dude, so if he doesn't get in, see, a lot of this is the other thing I got to talk about. A lot of motherfuckers is like you could tell where the haters are because they make it all too apparent. I told you, if Floyd fought Conor under MMA rules, you wouldn't hear all this. This is ruining boxing because they know that favors Conor. First of all, second of all, a lot of people are saying Floyd's boring and he's a runner, but then they're also saying that Conor has no shot. So then it really wouldn't be a boring version of Floyd because you think he's going to destroy Conor McGregor, maybe even stop him. So it's like, pick your poison. Which one isn't? You hate Floyd because he's a runner and he's boring, but then when you think he's going to destroy and toy with McGregor, which would in essence be an action-packed fight, then you're mad at that too. So you got to pick which side you on. Peter Quillen, he's just staying in shape, looking for the next big date. But boxing is like that, out of sight, out of mind. You know what I'm saying? People forget. But shout out to my dude, Kid Chocolate. I mean, I think he should have took some time off after losing the Danny Jacobs stoppage. My thoughts on Broner Garcia has always been the same. I think it's a tough fight for both. Broner's moving up, Mikey's moving up to Broner's weight. Broner looks mad focused. Mikey's a very good methodical fighter. The thing that's very interesting to me is game planning in this fight because neither one of them really throw that many punches to me. Like in the grand, they're not like Leo Santa Cruz who's going to throw 1,000 punches per round. So to me, someone's going to have to step it up more versus Broner versus Garcia. Someone's going to have to be the aggressor. So who's it going to be? Because if Mikey starts getting too aggressive, him lacking the awkwardness and the speed of Maidana, Broner might start picking him off. But same thing with Broner. If he's the aggressor and not boxing, Mikey Garcia does good with aggression. He has a good jab. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I got to watch Counterpunch on that. But anyway, I'm about to probably hit the gym and hit the grocery store. I'll drop some more videos later. Let me know what you guys think. We working. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Khabib destroys Conor. It's a possibility. Conor's a beast if he loses to Floyd and then goes back to UFC and fights Khabib. That's crazy. But I heard they're trying to make Khabib Ferguson again, so it might be the winner if Ferguson wins. Yeah, maybe I'll live stream with TK in LA because he's supposed to be there. But I'll holler at y'all. Let me know your thoughts. Mayweather versus McGregor, press 2. I thought Conor did that. Yeah, I did watch Mayweather or Diaz versus McGregor too. Peace.